Let's go for a walk.
I think I'm in love with the way your nail glitter, the way your hair fall, the way you constantly bite on that coffee straw. H&M, Saint Laurent, well, 아무튼 the way you flipped your dad, and the way you made that coffee look sweet as hell. Oh shit, she's looking at me.
Okay, hey guys, and welcome to a new video. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, my name is Daryl, my friends call me Dargo, and I'm going to be a final year computer science student studying in the National University of Singapore. If you've watched the past few vlogs that I've done, you would know that I've been going for walks quite a lot, and I usually go for these walks after a workout or a run, or I just simply go for these walks itself. Okay, so why did I start walking? I actually don't really know. I was partly inspired by a friend of mine who started walking daily about 2 months back, and I guess I just started to adopt the habit as well. Okay, but I think how it started was because one day I just decided to, get off my ass and embrace the sunlight with home-based learning and all the lockdown measures and everything. And yeah, I was just cooped up in my room for the past year or so. I also think that it was because I realized that I had a lot of restless energy. As you can see me kind of bouncing right now. And yeah, I had a lot of this restless energy and stress throughout the semester and didn't exactly have a proper outlet to unwind due to trying to juggle everything. But now that summer has come and I'm a free man, yeah, I have time to walk now. Let's go!
Party time. 아는 사람 없네. 지루해. 앉아 있기만 해. Bartender. 뭘 마셔야 해. 그래 그걸 넣어줘. Cause it's red.
Pardon me if it's a bit noisy right now because it's right over a road. I'm on an overhead bridge right now. Okay, so I'm about 1.5 kilometers into my walk so far. Okay, so in today's vlog, I want to tell you guys about my thought. I haven't been walking 10,000 steps almost daily for the past 2 months. Okay, so firstly, walking forces me to slow down. Okay, so sometimes when I'm too far into the zone, when I'm working with what I have on in my life, I actually get a little jittery and anxious. I'm constantly scrutinizing my videos as to how I'm able to improve, constantly trying to think of new types of content, and constantly just trying to eke out every bit of time that I have to do something productive. And honestly, this is a surefire way to get a burnout very quick. So yeah, going for walks does help me slow down. It forces me to mentally take a break. Okay, so just think about it. If I made myself walk 3 kilometers away from my house, I literally can't do anything on my computer until I walk the 3 kilometers back to my house. And I'm not one of those people that remotely controls their computer through their phone or something. And since I'm not able to physically change my circumstance to allow me to work on the computer, I'm able to take a mental break from what I was doing. This is because it's literally impossible for me to work at the current moment anyway. So there's no real reason to get anxious about it. So yeah, I'm about 1.5 kilometers into my walk. Yeah. And I'm feeling great.
But time isn't now. 너무 빨리 지나는 시간은 야속하게도 기다리지 않아. 남기지 말자 아쉬움이란 거. 한 살이라도 더 젊을 때 달려. 막 하는 게 뭐 대단한 건 아니야. 정말 놀라운 건 이런 날 향한 사랑. 살만한 삶이야. 자그마한 나이가 다 커서 이런 랩을 하고 있으니까 말이야. 어른이 됐지. 담배 끊어야지 나는.
We are currently on the rail corridor on the way to the rail mall. This is actually one of my favorite routes because you're just like being one with nature right now. Yeah, so apparently rail corridor actually stretches all the way to Woodlands. I'll put it in the video somewhere over here. Hola! Alright, I'm here at my second stop and as you can tell it's a lot more peaceful. It's somewhere on the middle of the route in rail corridor. Ah shit, I forgot to resume my tracker so... Okay, but let's get to the second point. Walking helps me expend calories. Okay, let's state the obvious here. You're going to be burning more calories walking 10,000 steps a day as compared to 1,000 steps a day. Weight loss requires you to be in a caloric deficit. And the basic equation is the amount of calories you eat minus your basal metabolic rate minus activity from exercise as well as activities from miscellaneous tasks like brushing your teeth or yawning. Because I've been putting myself through this body transformation thing for the past few weeks, walking to me is a good supplement to whatever exercise I just clocked in order to lose a few more calories. And if I didn't have a workout, I'll just walk longer than usual. And I'm not gonna lie here, I have been seeing some results. I think I've lost about 2 kg in the past 2 months. Of course coupled with eating less junk food and just all around exercising more often. But yes, walking more burns more calories. I think I'm about 2.5 kilometers into my walk. And I'm feeling splendid. Okay, I am here at my third stop, and it's these old old train tracks at the rail mall. So on to my third reason. Walking allows me to spend quality time with friends and new people. Now if you guys didn't know, I am quite the social person and I do enjoy my fair share of hanging out with people. And being on a walk with whoever I'm with forces me to be stuck with them for about 2 hours at least. And to me it's really fun updating each other about our lives, you know. Just filling us in on what has happened over the past few months when we haven't met each other. And it's fun knowing what updates have happened since the last time I met them. If I could give a comparison, it's like those 2-hour talks that you have with your friend over dinner. The type of friend that you meet every few months, not exactly every day. And instead of dinner, you're just walking instead. Proper quality time. And yeah, I'm about 3.5 kilometers into my walk and I'm feeling spectacular. Okay, we are at the fourth stop and it's at this random community center over here. Okay, so fourth reason why I walk. It helps me relieve anxiety and restlessness. I'm someone that suffers from a little bit of anxiety and it probably stemmed from year 3 being the worst academic year I ever experienced in terms of stress and workload and yada yada, but that's besides the point. Okay, so when I'm stuck in my room for long hours, be it studying or video editing or just doing nothing, I accumulate a lot of restless energy, you know. I physically feel warm even though it's not warm in my room. And I don't know whether it's because of the restlessness that I'm feeling or the anxiety or whatever. But yeah, I get very jumpy. My legs start to shake, I start to fidget around a lot more. I'm just constantly moving. Walking helps me sort of release that restless energy, along with exercise of course. This is going to be a hot tip, but I actually like to sweat when I feel restless because it sort of feels like the anxious energy is kind of leaving me, you know. This coupled with the fresh air and humidity of nature just hits different as compared to the still air that I get in my room. And it also helps that most of the time these parks and walks are a lot more peaceful than it is at home. For some reason, Singapore is just perpetually having construction work and it's just super annoying when it gets really noisy. And yeah, that's the fourth point. Right now I'm about 4.5 kilometers into my walk and I'm feeling magnificent. Just a little sidetrack. You know all those Vin Diesel family memes that have been popping up here and there? I can never get tired of these Vin Diesel family memes. I actually have a whole stash in my phone. I just find it too funny. I don't need friends. I've got family. Okay, so we're at the 5th stop over here and it's a quarry at a nature park. And yeah, it's about 7 kilometers so far. I'm actually getting a little bit tired because carrying this camera around while walking is quite a burden. I think added to the fact that I watched Euros last night and the Italy versus Spain match went into extra time, so I slept a bit later than usual. And I think right now I'm only on like 3 hours of sleep. So yeah, a bit jaded, but send lah. So fifthly, is there a real word like fifthly? It has allowed me to explore the area I live in as well as Singapore in general. I actually uncovered quite a few things which I never noticed on some of my walking routes. I've lived in Singapore all my life for around 24 years. Yet, despite how small the country actually is, I still haven't explored the vast majority of it. And taking this time to unwind and walk has led me to discover all these new places. And I also got quite a few nice photos out of it. Like, check some of these photos out. I posted these on my Instagram the other day. Ooh, look at that lighting. The golden hour really hits different. Do follow me on the gram if you like the photos. As Ellie from Up says. And I'll be looking forward to discovering new routes from here on out. And yeah, 7 kilometers into my walk, and I'm feeling brilliant. Okay, and here I am at my final stop for today, at home. The video wasn't supposed to end in my room, rather in the balcony. But after I came back, I kind of just knocked out from the lack of sleep. So... But yes, the 5 points that I presented to you during the walk is just a short summary of how these walks have benefited me so far in the past 2 months. Nothing scientific here, just my own thoughts on what I personally experienced for the past 2 months. Would I recommend you to go for walks? Most definitely. It says here that I clocked 8.4 kilometers today, but I think if you add the distances I didn't clock with the application, it should go to about 10 kilometers. So yeah, clocked a total of 9 to 10 kilometers today. And I must say, I am feeling like a winner. And with that, that's the end of the video. It's a short one today, but I can guarantee you that the vlog that's coming up next is gonna be pretty... It's okay, you're not gonna die. Entertaining. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do leave a like and a sub, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!